autism is not anything less, but we have to first understand at the core of what exactly autism is. A neurotypical may not show any signs of being vocal also, forget verbal. I understand parents can be scared, but then we are going to have to take action for the kid, isn't it? Your child has some very wonderful talents. Besides this, behaviors which I didn't talk about. Hello everybody, Rajni here. So today's topic is autistic kid and a neurotypical kid. We get a lot of requests on this topic. How is it different? What all is it different? So, like I like to say, a majority of my life has gone into bringing this awareness to people that it is just another way of being. You can be neurotypical and you can be neurodiverse. It is not a punishment. It is not something that we perceive it to be, that it is something less. No, autism is not anything less, but we have to first understand at the core of what exactly autism is. So, let's very quickly get started. A neurotypical kid will have the following skills absolutely set in time, in place, without the parent having to do anything. Number one, all of their milestones will be totally in order. Neurotypical, I'm saying, which means a regular kid. I'm doing a comparison like you wanted. So the milestones will be plus minus 5%, which is basically the human variation. Kisi ka bacha, somebody's kid will walk, let's say, in 10 months, another one's kid will walk in 13 months. So that's the little bit of variation that will happen on a very regular, genuine human scale. Yeah, one kid will have the first teeth coming up in 6 months, another one will have probably in 8 months, that kind of a difference. Apart from that, milestones will be absolutely in place, especially with language, speech and language. Milestones will be in place completely, which means that by 1.5 years, the child would be talking the first words. The child would be saying small sentences, and then by the age of 5 years, there'll be a steep escalation in the skill of spoken language. So much so that by 5 years of age, child would be lying also. Jhoot bhi bol raha hoga. Argue with the mother a little bit and get what they want by, stamping their feet, giving a little tantrum, all of that. And they intuitively, automatically, on their own, I don't know what the right word, just put the word there. They all by design, all by their own selves, know how to play with another kid and how to interact. So it is something inborn, it's coming, and they are talking and they are doing. So, also with life skills, children by the age of 5 years, let's say, neurotypical, I'm saying, because you want me to do the difference between neurotypical and neurodiverse. So, by the age of 5 years, they would be doing little things on their own. Curiosity kicks in, they want to know more. So, this is the profile of a neurotypical child. Now, let's compare it to the profile of a neurodiverse child. The milestones would be slightly delayed in practically most of the areas. Yeah, slightly delayed, not much, especially with movement. Of course, if there is a comorbid condition, that's different. But in movement, the milestones will be slightly delayed. So if a regular neurotypical will walk, let's say in 10 months or in 12 months, this one might walk in 15 months. Yeah, like that. Or they may be in place also, but there is a fair possibility that little bit the other milestones will be delayed. They would have a major delay in milestones of speech and language. So while others would be coming up with first, second words, 2 words, small sentence by 1.5 years of age, a neurotypical may not show any signs of being vocal also, forget verbal, which means they may not even be making the sound ba ba boo boo, or maybe they would be. Okay, again, this variation kid to kid. That's normal human biological genetic variation. Variation means your eye color can be blue, mine can be brown. My hair color can be brown, your could be jet black. That's variation. You know, my fingers might look a particular way, your might look a different way. You might be 5 feet 7 inches and 5 feet 2. Those are variations. So, in between autism, also there will be variations. That's because of the human model. We are all human beings. So, apart from that, their speech and language will be delayed beyond the regular variation. We have to be very careful of not getting into the trap of the child will learn on his own, the child will learn on his own, the child will learn. That doesn't help because if you see it's going beyond the regular variation, we have to step up the game, we have to take it in our hands, we have to start the process. Yeah, which begins with going ahead for a diagnosis. I understand parents can be scared, but then we are going to have to take action for the kid, isn't it? Now, apart from that, they will see through you. Eye contact will be missing, which would be ample and abundant in a neurotypical. These children will see through you. They will, it will seem like they're looking somewhere across. They'll line up toys, they'll play differently, they will not show much interest in children. My research over the past 18 years has proved it to me and to a lot to the world outside through evidence of before and after that it's not that they're not interested in children. They just don't have so much of confidence to go ahead and approach another kid. And so they shy away, they run away. Yeah. That's because language takes a beating. So they don't have enough speech and language skills to interact with other children. The way other children are interacting, they kind of get underconfident and scared and they retreat. They take a back step. And then they don't play with children because they don't know how to. So they don't know they have to go say hi. They might just in their excitement push, which is coming from a very genuine intent. They don't want to hurt but they push when they're excited they want to play, yeah, but they don't know that you can't push, you have to say hi. So such kind of things, so there'll be a massive lag in language, speech and language. There'll be a massive lag in your social skills and the way, see, if there is a lag in speech, consequently, there's a lag in language. Speech means the ability to make the sounds. Language means putting one word behind the other to make a meaningful sentence. Now, if I'm not listening to my own sentence, then I'm listening to another person's sentence. It's not making any sense in my head. Mental image formation isn't happening. So, when there is a written sentence, the crow felt very thirsty. Child doesn't understand what that means. Even if we teach them how to read, comprehension doesn't kick in. And comprehension not happening is a straightforward consequence of what not happening? Spoken language not happening. Since I'm not using it in day to day speaking language, I'm not even comprehending it. So it's a whole big loop. Also, in terms of neurotypical children, there will not be any sensory disintegrations. That means the system, the complex system of 7 senses, 5 external, 2 internal, and actually 8, 3 internal. Yeah, 5 external, we all know the 5 senses. You know, the sense of smell, the sense of taste, the sense of touch, the sense of hearing, and the sense of seeing. Yeah, the 5 sensory organs, which we all study in grade 1, 2. Yeah. Apart from that, proprioceptive, vestibular. These are the internal senses. So proprioceptive is sense of pressure, vestibular sense of balance, and interoception, which is whether you're hungry, you're not hungry, connecting with the body. So there will be some sort of disintegration. However, it may not be so for everybody. But some children on the spectrum will have a sensory disintegration. So with neurodiversity or with autism, These will be the areas where the child would be struggling. However, it is not completely dark. Please do not consider it like my child or an autistic child is a defective piece, because that's not how it is. I mean, it's a very ugly word to say. People don't say it, but yeah, I am saying the feeling, what they feel inside. Yeah, manufacturing defect from the kingdom of God. No, that's not how it is. No, not at all. They have something known as the DRD4 gene, which is the novelty seeking gene, which is present in the human genome past 10,000 plus years and only in the autistic and ADHD children. This is research, which is very open. You can go and research it anywhere. Yeah, this is biology. This is published data. So, because of the DRD4 gene, which is the novelty seeking gene, which means something in them is there which is totally new, which is, so say for example, creating a complete structure of, the helicopter vision of a building or a city down to the minutest of details which you and me cannot even think about. These people, their brain thinks like that. So if we look at Temple Grandin, she understands animals the way you and I cannot even think. That is the DRD4 in her. So if God has put some challenges in certain areas, He's given an unprecedented, beautiful ability in another area. Some children can sing the way they do, cook the way they do. They're just awesome with their skills. Yeah? That is the DRD4 gene contributing to that, which is present in every kid on the spectrum. DRD4 is there in autism and ADHD only. Yeah. So basically, what is happening here is some challenges are there and some positives are there, which are not there with the neurotypical. Also, the neurodiverse children are very, very high on integrity, on wisdom, on the life skills, the deep rooted spiritual life skills. They do not cheat. They fundamentally don't lie. In fact, in some of our programs, we teach how to help the child. We teach the child how to lie. Why? Because at places they might have to. So it's always going to be beneficial to say that I got late because of traffic rather than saying I woke up late and so I could not reach office on time. Yeah. So to that effect, little bit that this is how you could twist it so that you're comfortable living in today's world. Little bit of changes rather than telling somebody you are not looking pretty, you are looking very fat, which might be a truth, but don't have to say the truth. You can lie at that time. So to that effect, of course, we teach in some of our programs to children, the grown up, the adults. So basically, they are honest to a fault, literally so. And that is something which we have to teach our neurotypicals. We have to teach them the right way of being. You don't have to tell a neurodiverse 5 times to say, go and study, you have exams. You have to rather tell them, listen, you have to stop, it is 1 p.m., 1 a.m., I'm sorry. And I speak out of experience. Whereas the other side, you have to say, well, please go ahead and do. Yeah. So the point is, you gain some, you lose some in each case. There is nothing like, why did God do this to me? Please, we don't have to get into that. Your child has some very wonderful talents. Besides this, behaviors which I didn't talk about, they are a major part of an autistic person's growing up. But these can be cut down using scientific methods of behavior correction, and they can go down to a complete zero if you follow the behavior correction techniques properly. So, these were the main differences between neurotypical and neurodiverse children. If you liked the content, give us a like, subscribe, share. We have realized that 80% of people who see our content are not subscribed. So if you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and the like button so that you don't miss any forthcoming, upcoming content from us, and it helps your channel. Yeah. Also, should you wish to learn more, Every Tuesday we do a live that is free of cost, 7 to 7:30 p.m. Facebook, I'm sorry, not Facebook, YouTube Hindi, and Instagram, on these three channels. And every Thursday or Friday, 7 to 9:30 p.m., we have the Autism Masterclass. We also do a lot of customized books for teaching children on the spectrum academic skills, various kinds of skills, addition, subtraction. So these are do, touch and feel kind of books where children learn. The links to all of these you will get in the description box below. The link, the handle, everything is there. And I will see you the next time with another topic. Until then, keep believing your child and keep working with your child. Autism is workable.